Hey gang, Michinuku's back with another tag response video. This is my response to the gaming Pretentions tag that was started by Bakemon13's. I think that's how you pronounce the name, Bakemon. Yeah, I know this tag response is pretty late and I'm sorry about that. Some of you people know I was gone from YouTube for a month. You know, I had my little milk job of a hiatus. I'm going through some problems, but I'm back now, I'm healthy, and I had a list of tag responses I wanted to respond to whenever I came back, and this indeed was one of them. So, there's 4 questions in all. I have my questions over here in this notepad, and yes, there you can see my rather atrocious handwriting. Yes, I so suck at writing. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the tag. The first question is, name 3 things that you are strict about with your collection. I was going to name 2, but I think I can name 3. The first one is that it must work. It hasn't happened yet when I've had a game that doesn't work, but I think I'm due one. And that would annoy me because I do my online, I do my retro gaming collecting online. And for me to pay shipments for a game that doesn't work would be annoying. So that's the first thing. It must work. The second one, I think this is most important. It must be as advertised. When I buy a game, unless it says so, I expect that game to be complete. So when I open up the game expecting it to be complete and there's no manual for it, that annoys me. Like take Jimmy White's World of Snooker, for instance, one of my most recent pickups. It never said anywhere that there was no instruction manual for it. Open it up, guess what? There's no manual for it. And that does annoy me. If it doesn't have the manual, say so. If the box is creased or the box is damaged, say so. But then again, that comes to my third thing that I'm probably strict about. And I think I'm strict about it because I'm a perfectionist, and I totally blame my perfectionism towards this. Whenever I buy a loose cartridge, I don't mind so much, yellowing in the cartridge. I don't mind so much the odd tear, like this one. But if the cart itself was chipped or cracked, I probably wouldn't buy it. I would probably leave it alone. It's not much. I accept that, and I totally blame my perfectionism towards that. There, if I see the preview pic, it's cracked towards the middle. No, I'll not touch that there. So the third thing, the cart itself has to be almost perfect. I can tolerate with yellowing. I can tolerate with tears, but chips or scratches, no, I probably might not tolerate with that. And also, anything that has a loose noise, like if you watch one of the Sticks videos, he opened the SNES cartridge because there was a little noise that was doing his head in, and it turned out to be a bit of solder. So, there you go. So those are 3 things that I'm probably most strict about with my gaming collection. Second question, how do you feel when you get a loose game? Well, if you take a look here, you have some loose N64 games. And if you open this up, the shoebox, you will see that my entire Super Nintendo collection is loose. So does it bother me? Absolutely not. It doesn't bother me one bit in the slightest. In fact, part of me prefers to get a loose cartridge because it's always nice to get a boxed game. It's really nice to get a boxed game because number one, you get the instruction manual with it 9 times out of 10, and second of all, it just makes it more presentable. That you have a boxed version. But over time, that box that came to you in good condition is not going to be in good condition. Over time. Over time, it's going to be creased. It's going to be torn. Whereas the cartridge is going to be more durable. If you keep it right, it'll be more durable than the boxes. That cartridge will hopefully not get as damaged as easily as the box. So, part of me prefers to get loose cartridges. And also because I work on a budget. Say I limit myself to £25 of spending. I will most likely get more cartridges than I would boxed games. So the more the merrier, I would say. Quantity, not quality, I think is what I'm trying to say with that. Anyway, third question, and this is an interesting question from my perspective. How do you organize your collection? Well, have a look at this. Does this look organized to you? Storing games in a giant box. Actually, this is temporary. As some of you people know from my previous video, my home downstairs is getting renovated. When that's finished, this will all be downstairs. I will show where it will go momentarily. But for now, you have our boxed N64 games, our loose N64 games, there we go, our Mega Drive games. Over here in this shoebox we have our Super Nintendo collection. Here in this box we have our handhelds, likes of DS and your PSP. Over here, and there you can see them, the consoles. In this drawer we have GameCube. Time for a little walk. That's a spare bedroom, by the way. This is my bedroom. Over here we have PlayStation 2. They're DVDs, see? They're DVDs. We have some more PS2 games. Over here in this drawer. Oh, there we go. We have PlayStation 1. Close up. Oh, up I go, and you get a good shot of my legs. Downstairs we go for our little walk. And I forgot my notes, so this will be interesting trying to memorize the last question. Eventually, when it's all said and done, the upstairs, apart from the GameCube, the SNES, the N64, and the Mega Drive will all go in here. The TV will go in here with a console. The other consoles and the games will be stored here and maybe here behind this door. Well, we'll see what happens. Over here in this cupboard we have Xbox 360 and the Nintendo Wii. And and down here we have our Game Boy Advance games. So that is how I organize my gaming collection for the time being. When everything's all done up, I will put up another video to show you guys where I put all the stuff. And the final question, and like I said, I've forgotten my notes. If you get a sealed game, what do you do with it? Do you keep it? Do you open it, or do you keep it as an artifact? Let me try again. If you get a sealed game, what do you do with it? Do you open it, or do you leave it as an artifact? I got there eventually. What would I do with it? Me personally, I would open it. That's why I bought it, to open it. I can understand why people keep sealed games as an artifact from memory. I believe El Caro, the old fart gamer, does it. But me personally, I would open it. It's why I bought it. I bought it to open it and to play it. So that's what I would do with it. So yeah, I think that's the tag finished. So thank you very much, Bakemon13, for the tag. And guys, if you haven't already, connect to Bakemon13. Check out his channel. Subscribe to Bakemon13. He is officially the youngest member of the YouTube gaming community, and I think that's wonderful. Someone as young as 13 collecting retro games, that's awesome. Getting into the gaming community. My hat's off to you, VK. So definitely, guys, check out his channel, and if you like his content, subscribe and connect to him. And that's it, finished. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon with some more tag responses. Sayonara.